And I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Streaming some good old Final Fantasy 14. Yes.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the... He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas.
Ah, poor little guy.
It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences, yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve, and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing.
Duh.
We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard. He is quite a man, the Lord Commander. I shall have to thank him for his kindness. Truth be told, I was rather taken aback by it all. Given Ishgard's famous love of foreigners, I was half expecting the Kyrugians to berate me for bleeding. But I never heard an unkind word. Everyone there seemed relatively open and friendly, in fact. Thanks in no small part to your tireless efforts, I suspect.
I did everything.
The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say! It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done. What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
I wonder who it could be. Poor little creature. Off we go. Where are we going? Just flying along here, just gliding. Not really flying, just gliding. Ivy. So she's playing it safe, I assume. Okay, do I have a teleportation? Yes, I do. Oh. Alright, I probably have to go up. Up, up, up. Hopefully he knows how to stack. easy. Come on. Oops. Boss is too easy. God.
Hey, shit.
Hey, what's up?
So I went to episode 13 on the website that I watch anime, and now I'm doing it.
Okay.
I wanna finish. Why?
Why what?
Why is it not here?
I don't know.
What else do we have?
What? What's up?
There you go. Found it. Is it sweetness and light?
Lightning.
Sweetness and lightning?
Sweetness and lightning, yeah.
Oh! Trying to real that. Sometimes I want to watch Parasite like over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What the fuck is episode 13, bitch? There's no episode 13.
Are you sure?
Yeah, on this website. Like, I keep so 13, bro.
That's weird. I don't know
Stop
what to say.
tuning me down so I can watch 13.
Fuck no.
Come on.
Nope.
So bad. Or you can play it while you stream.
Nope.
And you can mute it and then I'll just watch.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Come on, do me that favor. Fuck. Now I have to wait 2 hours. Literally. Well, now we're in 20 minutes for you to be done. So then you can watch it.
Yo. Basically. Alright.
What game are you playing?
I am streaming Final Fantasy 14.
Game. what am I gonna do with my life? I can stream right now, but like, no. Oh, Daddy, the game came out.
Oh, the
Dream
dating
Daddy,
simulator?
a dad's dating simulator. Yeah, I wanna play it. Oh my god, a lot of people are playing it. Let me see how many people are playing it. Well, there's a person. There's like a bunch of people that are just doing it. I don't want to run. I want to play. Beth. So we're gonna watch the anime after you're done.
We could, yeah. Yeah.
Stop being a mean potato. I don't bully you. Stop bullying me. Why are you laughing, you psycho? I swear you're psycho. Stop being psycho.
You're psycho.
How am I psycho? I'm not here like you say something bad and I'm like ha 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 ha. Like what the fuck? Psycho. See?
What? What are you talking about?
You're psycho.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I will punch you your neck. What games can I buy right now? That sounds cool. All these dumbass things are on. So there is, oh, Yonder is like $20. That's close. Any game that I want, that's on sale. Let me see, let me see.
Yeah.
Why are you saying yeah out of nowhere?
No, see that noise. I was like, yeah.
Oh, should I not make that noise?
You can if you want.
Why are you so racist?
The fuck?
Doesn't that make you mad when someone says that and it's like there's no like it's not relevant what you're talking about?
Yeah.
And you're just like, are you stupid? Some person told me that today. Because I was talking about gender and they were like, are you racist? And I'm like, dude. Like I gave them like the what the fuck face. Like, are you stupid? Or they'll say, why are you so sexist? Like you're talking about like something else that's not fucking about like gender. And I'm like, dude, come on man. Pick the fucking right term.
Yeah.
Before you go pointing fucking fingers.
Fucking millennials.
Right? Wait, I'm a millennial, am I? I don't know what generation I'm in. You're like in the old people generation.
Yeah, I'm like
My
on
dad
the cusp
almost like
of millennial.
no. My mom told me what year my dad was born, and I forgot to like calculate that because I can't do math in my head like that. Shit. No, that's wrong.
What's up? What's up?
What? So my dad, it says that my dad's 58. I thought he was 60. The fuck? Mom is born. My mom's 48. No, she can't be. She has to be 50. What? Yo, I don't even know when my parents were born. Like where, like when they were born. I don't know. Like most kids know how old their parents are, but like I don't know. I stopped counting after she hit 30.
No.
Is that sad?
A little bit, yeah.
How? Isn't that good? Like, you're just like, I don't know, I just know you're like, like, what makes the difference? Like, after you're 30, your life is fucked.
No, it isn't.
I feel like I just insulted you because you're like,
Yeah,
there.
just a little bit.
That's okay. Like, older people are hot. Well, unless they act like children and then they don't have a fucking job and then they're bum ass dudes, then that's not hot.
Oh, okay.
Did I just insult you again?
No.
Cool. Are you being sarcastic?
No.
I feel like you are!
I would never, ever be sarcastic. Ever.
Right now. Stop it! I don't understand sarcasm. I want to get the Walking Dead new frontier and stream it, like just do a 15-hour stream, like fucking. But I have to go drop my car off tomorrow because to see what's wrong with it. And I'm literally like, am I gonna just walk back home? Like 2-hour walk back home. And then when my car is done, walk back 2 more hours. Oh my god.
Sounds like fun.
Shut up. You're evil.
It sounds so amazing.
You know what sounds amazing?
What?
Not your voice. What are you playing?
Final Fantasy 14, I told you, woman.
I feel like you haven't noticed that I have horrible memories, so like, yeah.
Where are you, Valley?
I do that all the time. What are you talking about? Like, I feel like you don't know me, and we need friends to like not know me. Has this been a week? I don't know. I can't remember. Like, I have shit memory.
For like almost 2 weeks now.
No, we haven't. Dude, it feels like a week.
Alright, probably a week then. A little bit more than a week.
We're gonna get married. We're gonna have 3 children.
No, we're not.
It's okay if you don't want to have children. We'll get married.
You stop that right now.
Why? Guys, we're gonna get married.
Why?
Why? What do you mean why?
Why do you want to torture me?
Oh, fine. We'll just date for a really long time. That's also like marriage. It's just marriage means I can claim all your shit just because I'm a female.
Nope, not gonna happen.
I hate when girls are like that. This girl was like, yeah, like she's been dating this guy. He's like a sugar daddy status there because he's like freaking 60 or 70. She's like 20 something, and I'm just like, dude, like, what do you see in him besides money? Exactly. She's like, no, he's my boyfriend, but she's here like, all she does is just pay like all her stuff, not even like the house stuff. But all she does is pay her stuff and then like her debt, and then send money to her like her family, which live in a different country. And I'm like, dude, like if he wasn't an old guy that has money saved and stuff like that, like you would have left them because he would have told you to pay rent, and then you would have been like, nah, bye.
Yeah.
And then they broke up at first because he didn't want to get married. She wanted to get married, and then she was like, "Oh, like why am I gonna waste my time?" He was like, "Because bitch, he's not stupid to get married to you, and then he died."
Exactly.
And he has children who's been there, like through thick and thin. You just started dating him, like not like 10 years or like however long your children have been. Like they come first. And like today she was complaining how his youngest daughter, which is like 25. Like doesn't like her, but his other two children do. Like they get along. Probably because she's like the youngest and she thinks that her and her dad are gonna get together. Like the mom and her dad are gonna get together, even though he's been with somebody else before my friend, like relationship wise. And he's already like been married like 3 times, and he doesn't like want to get married because it's like too much money. He just wants to retire and just spend that money that he saved. And she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. She's like mad, like telling him not to give me money, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, did you already live with him? Like, why would you give me money if he already put the roof over your head? Like, if someone puts a roof over my head, like, shit, I'm happy. I'm like excited. I'm like, thank you. I'll do everything else besides cooking. But everything else, yeah. Because one, I'll burn the fucking house down. Two, I'll probably hurt myself while cleaning, and then I'll probably get sick.
Probably.
Yeah, because every time I try to dust my room, stay out. Every time I cook, I fucking end up burning myself with oil, burning myself with like the oven, or just freaking burning the food. Yeah, I can only cook rice and eggs without burning them. But then the rice takes like an hour to make because I don't know how to cook it. Yeah, like I'll cook it like soup, like I'll put it on high and then it'll dry up and then it'll be raw. Then I have to put it on medium, like low, and then put like some wrapping paper foil on it, touch it, so then you can steam it like the rest 30 minutes. So that's like. But I like my rice to kind of like resemble like Japanese rice, which is sticky. Isn't it sticky? Tacky? I don't know.
Sticky.
Yeah, like my brother hates that. Whenever I cook rice and I leave some for them, like so they don't have to cook, like he's like, "Who the fuck made this shitty rice?" And I'm like, "Bro, why are you so like racist right now? Like Japanese people need love too, bro."
Oh my god.
Like if my mom makes rice that's like sticky or not like firm enough, he won't eat it. I can eat any rice, but I just prefer like rice that's like kind of mushy, but not like mushy to the point like it doesn't even resemble rice, because that's just garbage. That's like ill. But no. But yeah, she was like complaining how like he hasn't even put her in his will and that his children are. I'm like, of course they're his children. And blah blah blah. And the daughter's like, don't even put her in your will, even though she's been with you and has been taking care of you. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I didn't know what to say to her. I just kept telling her like, oh, that's his children. Of course they're gonna react this way. And it's like, even if she's like still treats you like crap, like you can't get mad at him for not yelling at his children. But I also understand like he doesn't like tell his child like, can you knock it off, be an adult and respect the person that I'm with. Like he doesn't do that, which I feel like that's like his fault also, because he allows his child to literally belittle his partner and doesn't like, I guess, scold her. Like as an adult, I feel like you're not a kid. You understand the situation why your parents aren't together. Like how can you not understand that?
Kid needs to be
like she's 25. Like bitch, like I literally got over when my parents separated. Like when I was like before I was 6. Like I was butthurt probably like in elementary because I don't know. I was just having a tough time transitioning from like a Hispanic country to like America, and I was just like butthurt, and I blamed it on my mom and my dad because they separated. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And like this year, my parents finally divorced after so many years of being separated. And I was like the most happiest. I literally was like, you guys need to get divorced because all this financial shit that you guys have to go through, and like they can't live together because they live together now, but they're like divorced. It's so weird. They're just like roommates, financial roommates. They just help each other financially. Like there's no romantic anything or anything like that. That's so be creepy. If I see them one day kissing, I'm like, I'm moving out, bro. Like, ew. Ew. Like, stop it. You guys need to stop it. You nasties.
Or they could be like bumping uglies.
No, my mom, she hasn't done that in like as more than like 15, 16 years.
Damn.
Yeah. She's been a very single, strict mom, bruh. And like there's this guy, my god, this guy named Scott. I think his name's Scott. Yeah, it is Scott. And he literally like when we came here like maybe a year or two later, like me and my mom we're walking one day back to our apartment, and then this guy, he just stops and offers us a ride. And my mom was, I don't know like how they met, but like they met before. My mom was like, sure. So I guess they were like acquaintances / friend. And like every like few times a year he'll like visit my mom and try to like rekindle like what he saw in her and like try to make them be together. And my mom always was like, when my children grow up, maybe like she fucking just gave him the like ring around. Like, and now that we're older and like we can all move out if we can, and if she wanted, like we all could just like, me, my dad and my brother, we could all move if she wanted to like start a life with a dude. Like But then she's like, oh no, my children, they're in college. My brother hasn't been in college since like a year after he entered. He just dropped out.
Oh. All right.
And I'm just like, bro, just tell him you don't want to be with him. But he's so sketchy because my mom doesn't know much about him, other than he like has children and was in a marriage, but it ended bad. But she doesn't know anything about his family or anything. Like, he could be a psycho killer for all she knows. That's been like waiting for her,
Not a day goes by.
which can happen because psychos are like psychos. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know. Every time he comes and I see him, I'm just like, you hear from my mom, and then he's like, oh, where is she? I'm like, oh, she's not here. I don't know. It's funny. Whenever she tells me like he like stops by, I'm just like, dude, just tell him to fuck off or tell him you want to be with him. Stop leading him on. And she's like, but I do tell him to leave, but he comes back. I'm like, probably because you don't say it like with the tone that you want to say it. Like you say like, yeah, go away, like ha ha ha. I'm like, stop being nice. Just tell him that you're fucking gay. Just that. Be like, you're gay. That's it. I don't know. It's so sketchy and weird.
This I promise you.
Why can't people be so upfront about things like that?
No clue. It's weird.
Like, one of my coworkers, her name's Ashley, and there's this guy, his name is Chris, and he's like a pervert. He creeps on every girl that walks by. If they're attractive, he'll like be like, damn, she's so hot. And I'm like, why are you telling me this? I'm a girl. I'm part of their team. I don't want to hear you talking about how you think they're so hot and they're like pieces of meat and property. Like, I do not want to hear this, even though I'm not a girly girl. Like, still, it's disgusting. And like, I remember one day he was like, oh, she looks so good in a tank top, and I was like, yeah, for her job but not for you, so can you like stop talking about it? He was like, why? And then I'm like, 1, because she doesn't like you. 2, you're disgusting. And 3, she's gay. Even though she's not gay, I just said that for him to like leave her alone. And then after I said that, I literally rushed to her and told her like, I just told one of my coworkers you're gay, but I know you're not gay, but I just said it so he'll leave you alone. And then he went to one of our other coworkers that's actually gay and asked them if they knew that Ashley was gay. I was like, the fuck? Just because she's gay doesn't mean she knows every gay person. Dude.
So what did your coworker do?
Like, then she asked me, like, because me and Ashley, we talk whenever we're at work. Yeah. Like, when we see each other, like, we're not doing anything. We literally, like, look around if any of our bosses are around and just go sit with each other in, like, in whatever position, like, whatever we're doing. Like today I was at Hot Dogs, just selling hot dogs. She came by and chilled with me, and then she was doing tattoos, hennas, hair braids, and stuff. So I sat with her. And my coworker that is an actual lesbian, she asked me, oh my God, didn't you know that like so-and-so is gay? And I was like, who told you that? And then she was like, oh, Chris asked me. And I was like, oh, really? And then she was like, yeah, he was like so butthurt, but kind of like, wow. And then he also was like, I knew it because he would always be hanging out with you. I'm like, just because 2 girls hang out like a lot doesn't mean they're gay. Haven't you ever heard of Friends? And then she's like, yeah, I told him that. And then I'm like, did you believe him? And he was like, no, Ashley doesn't look gay to me. I'm like, oh, so gay people now, like lesbians have to look manly now, do they? And she was like, oh, no, that's not what I meant. And I was like, dude, like Ashley is gay. Didn't you know that? And then she was like, oh my God, really? And I just like kept BSing it. And then like 10 minutes later, I was like, no, I'm just kidding. She's straight. And I told her like what the real reason was. And she was like, oh my God, you're like such a smart person. And I'm like, yeah. Like, people never think of this shit on the spot. Like, when I don't want someone to bother me, I'll say whatever I need to say for them to leave me alone. Like, I remember this one time, this guest, like, I don't know if he had, like, a condition, but he was, like, a grown adult. But he acted like he was, like, little. I don't know if he had, like, autism or something. I don't know. Yep. And, like, he was pegging one of my other coworkers to the point she literally had to hide while she was working. And he kept like just like surrounding her work area to the point like security had to tell him like to go away. And then he went away. Then he stopped he stopped messing with her. And then he saw me one day just like sitting where I was, and he was like, oh, hello. And I was like, because I'm just a nice friendly person at work, and I'm like, hey. And then he was like, I saw you earlier. I thought you were cute. And then I was like, oh, thank you. And then he was like, how, like, something, like, he just randomly asked me, you want to go on a date? We're going to a movie, me and Khalid. And I was like, oh, she said yes. And then he was like, oh, no, but I know she'll go. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't go. And then he was like, oh, why? I'm like, I'm too young to go. Like, you're an adult and blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 17 and I also have a boyfriend. And then he was like, oh, okay. And then he just laughed.
No.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? I hate being creeped on. You don't understand. Like, I'm creepy myself, but like, no. Guys creeping on me, that's a little bit weird. Stop it.
Really? I thought you were like the ultimate creep.
I am the ultimate creep, but I don't want people creeping on me. A creep never wants to be creeped on, okay?
Alright.
Unless that's how you are, then to each their own. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of shit. It's funny at work. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm like trying to think of what else to talk about. I'm just a random person. I'll talk about anything. Like today at work, I opened the pool hut, which is like where we give towels and equipment and stuff like that. And like an hour into my job, like these 3 girls come and they ask me some questions like, where's your boss? And I was like, oh, he's like probably walking around, but like, what can I help you with? Because he's not here. And they were like, oh, like we wanted to know like where the henna lady is. And I'm like, oh, she's not here, but the person who's coming next, she doesn't know how to do henna. But like, you'll probably have to wait the next day for her to come. And she's like, oh no, we leave today. And then I'm like, then why are you asking for hennas then? And they were like, oh no. And then they explained to me that the girl yesterday did a henna on them. And then she said like, oh, like you can wear it in like, while you like wash and shower. Like it won't come off as long as you wait until it like crusts off. So like once it crusts off, it's supposed to like stay on for a while. And it didn't. Like when they showered, like it came off and they wanted the refund. And I was just like dumbfounded. Like, you're not
Really?
supposed to scrub at it. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, well, the girl isn't here. So you're going to have to wait until the other girl comes so she can do it. Or you're going to have to wait until the other girl, like days later. And she's like, oh, no, we leave today. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just call my boss. My boss comes, says the same shit. Then he tells them the exact same shit I said to wait until the other, like the girl that comes today, which is at 11, and like they never showed. And then my friend Ashley was like, "Oh yeah, my boss told me that these girls were gonna come to get a refund, and they never did." Suspicious.
Yeah, it is.
But no, like she does a lot of like airbrush tattoos, and they're like water resistant. But like once you like start itching and scrubbing at it, like it's gonna come off. Like I don't know why people don't understand that. Like they're like, oh, it's waterproof. I'm like, yeah, but it's not scratch proof. You scratch it, it's gonna come off. Like if you literally like rub your face hard, like it's gone, bro. And this kid like was like, oh no, my like half his face like tattoo came off, and he like was complaining to her, and she was like, I just saw you in the pool rubbing your face. I'm not redoing it for you. And then he was like, oh, I didn't do it. And then he goes back into the pool and like rubs his face again, and then looks at her like, you didn't see anything.
My thanks, comrade.
I was like, what the fuck? Why are kids evil? Have you ever had something like that happen to you at work or anything like someone says something and you catch them doing what they said they don't do?
Yeah.
Like what? Come on, tell us a story.
I don't even, I remember, it was something so small. Like this guy, he claimed that he didn't smoke, but he actually did. This was like years back.
Like, and at the job? Like,
yeah.
In the office or in the cubicle or
No, like outside, you know. It's something so small. Like, that's the only time.
But isn't that allowed, smoking outside?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
It was
yeah,
like
that happens at my job too.
Yeah, it's like this, right by the AC unit, I believe it was.
Oh my god,
Your
that's gonna
words
like
have
spread
certainly
it
made quite an
everywhere.
impression.
Yeah, he wasn't the
Why?
smartest.
The resistance has long
Gonna
and some
kill
would say
everybody.
wisely
Secondhand
avoid-
smoke is the most dangerous, dude.
I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold.
But no, people on my job do
Because
that.
that
Like
would
they'll
do
always
much
ask me,
to
"Oh,
explain
wait,
the
where
size
can we smoke?" And I'm like, outside the green gates. And there's like these green gates surrounding like the whole pool.
I'd like to hear more
And I'm
about
just
the
like,
Griffin.
dude, just
The
go outside
real-
the green gates. They're like, where? And I'm like, outside the green gates, anywhere, just outside of the fucking green gates. And I'm just like, do you speak English? Like, bitch.
Not the Griffin, but I
Like, if it was me, I would literally stick my head out and my hand out and then smoke. Like you said, outside. My face and my hand are outside the gate.
You are
Try me.
wrong, however. If you think that
I don't know.
we
My
use
friend's
them
like,
to
why are you
reach
so
an
savage? And I'm
accord
like, what
with
do you
the
mean?
Amalja,
And she's like, but why
in
would you do that?
exchange
I'm
for
like, why
crystals
not?
to
They
summon
said
their-
outside the green gate. They didn't say my
You've got
whole
to be
body
joking.
had to be outside.
Hang on, when people find
Shit.
out you helped
Yeah.
Elizabeth
I'm
find
gonna
out,
get my
they'll
tan
turn
and
on
my
the
cigarette.
resistance. Alamigo.
Yeah. And then today I tried to do a push-up at work because my coworkers
This
peer
isn't a
pressured me
fairy
to.
tale, girl. We don't have the luxury
And it
to
wasn't
play
a very good one. Like I struggled
It's
to keep my
because the
body weight
likes of
from
you
crashing
wouldn't
down on the
sully
floor.
your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the...
Ripperoni. You're bored. I'm
What
bored.
proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
That
What?
character has
Aside
no
from the
nose.
lack of crystals,
What's
none.
up?
That
The
character
beastmen have
has
a
no
great
nose.
big pile of
He
the
has a
things
small
if you fancy
nose.
looking.
Why are the
You
graphics
might want to
potato?
hurry though.
Because I'm
It'll
playing on my
not be long
PS4.
before they summon their god.
Oh.
Search
Damn,
our camp
potato
if you don't
graphics.
believe me.
Yeah.
We have no time.
Can't you make it better if you connect, like you're streaming on your PlayStation 4 or your PlayStation
If there
4
is a cache
connected
to
to
be
your
found,
PC?
either
Streaming on.
PS4 connected to my PC.
But can't you enhance the graphics or your
No,
PC?
no.
No, okay. Is that how things work? Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Be
let us
more of a
be off.
nerd. God.
I'm not. I just stream. And I don't know much about anything. That's why I need a husband, dude, that
Are
does.
you
So when I
perchance
ask him,
the
he'll be
warrior
like,
of
nah,
light?
you wrong. But I still love you. And I'm be like, okay, thanks.
He's like, yeah. They get me a pizza. Make me a sandwich. What
I'll
are you
make
doing
you a
outside the kitchen?
PB&J sandwich. PB&J sandwich. Yo, I haven't had one in such a long time.
Fuck PB&J sandwich.
You don't like PB&J? Don't say banana and fucking peanut butter, yo. What the fuck is
thought
that?
Banana and peanut butter. Or
You should
peanut
know
butter
that
and
a
chocolate.
great many who have joined us
Ew, that's like
because
too
you saved
fucking
them.
like. I feel like peanut
Because
butter.
you saved
Like I
me
feel like
too
chocolate can
once.
substitute
Helped
peanut
a
butter.
friend over in
Like but
Quarry
like
Mill make some
banana and
medicine
peanut
I
butter
needed.
or chocolate and peanut butter. I feel like that's like
On behalf of
the
my
exact
brothers
same
and
shit. It's like the
sisters,
exact
I thank you.
consistency. Like I feel like I don't know. It's just weird. Like if someone was to tell me like Nutella and like chocolate, like just regular chocolate spreading, I'd be like, nah. Or if they said peanut butter and Nutella, my friend once said that, and I was like, are you fucking retarded?
I just...
I'm like, no, it's just weird. Or marshmallow fluff and then fucking Nutella.
Your homeland's future teeters
Nutella.
on a knife edge, and any
I love
action,
Nutella.
however
I haven't had
small,
it in a while,
could have
though.
I remember having the Nutella back in
You
Hamburg. So
mustn't
good.
lose sight of that, Ida. When
That's
the time
in
comes,
Germany,
we
right?
must.
Yeah.
That sounded German.
Northern Germany.
I want to travel when I'm old.
When you're old? Do you mean
No.
older?
No, when I'm old. Why are you getting mad at me? Like when I'm actually old, when I'm old, like old.
Why? Why wait until you're old?
Because I feel like I'll appreciate things much more.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will. Like I'll be like, oh, like I don't know. I feel like I'd be more appreciative because I've like lived life and I'm just like relaxing and just enjoying the sights and stuff like that. But I feel like when I'm much younger, I'm like I still have shit to do once I get back. Like blah blah blah. Like I feel like I'm not gonna appreciate like this moment and blah blah blah.
Probably not.
Exactly. So I'd rather do it when I'm much older and I'm retired, and then just spend my money and then die.
Life goals right there.
Indeed. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people that's like I want to live to 100. No, I'm gonna live till I'm 60.
60. It's still a good
60?
age.
No, it's not. 60 is like you're decrepit.
What?
Yeah, like 30 is already like you're old.
Oh my
like
god.
40 is like you're above old, and then like 50 is like you're ancient, and then like 60 is like bitch you fucking dead. Like then after that is just like you're non-existent, like you don't exist no more, like nothing of you exists anymore.
Oh my god. I won't let you
I don't
near an
know
old
why.
folks
I feel
home.
like your body just like decays. Like why live that long when your body is like shit? Like it's just shitting itself. Like why? I'd rather live my best years where my body is like fine and it's like green.
Oh well, we'll see. I mean, you still have time.
I'm not like caught up in that like mindset where like, oh, I want to live forever. No.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I don't know, cause I'm like, I don't want to like live here when things like go bad. I feel like by the time I'm like 50, like we're gonna live in hell. Like I don't know. Just like stuff in the world scares me. Like problems. And wars and stuff.
And
I don't
wars.
know. And wars. I don't know. Like that's my biggest fear: living through a war or living. Ooh. I hope that never comes to happen when I'm still alive.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
No, I'm a pacifist. Okay.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I wouldn't kid anybody. I just yell and whine and then cry and then die.
So what's the difference now?
Exactly. I'm still a pacifist now and then.
Girl.
Girl, please. Girl.
Girl.
Stop it.
Girl.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it. I gotta get up at 8 tomorrow. Or
why?
Because I gotta be there early to turn in my car so then he can start working it as quick as possible and then I can get it done before the afternoon or early in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Because I literally can't. I didn't go to the gym today and yesterday because my car was poopy and I didn't want to get left at the gym with my car. And my mom was like, didn't you have any plans today? And I was like, yeah, I was supposed to go to the gym, but since my car turns off on me, I don't want to like be left at the gym. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
And she was like, but you could have just told me to drive you there. I'm like, no, I don't want to rely on you to pick me up. Like, I will feel like I'm little again. Like, I'm in school, and I'm waiting for him to pick me up. That's weird. I don't know. I, like, don't like talking to my mom. Because every time we talk and we're alone, she likes to lecture me. Like, she just... I feel like since... we don't talk, it's like that moment every time we do have time to talk, like that's the only thing she does is lecture me.
Well,
I mean, I don't blame her. No, it's like, dude, you're old now. Shouldn't you be like calming down, mellowing the fuck down? Like, bro, calm your titties. Like, you know, your lectures just go through one ear and the other.
Well, you're not
it's
wrong.
It's not doing anybody any good. Wasting your breath, girl. I don't know. I just can't wait until I finish college, get my degree, make money, leave my home, and make a new home somewhere else.
Where would your new home be?
I want to live like... I want to work a few years in the States and get experience and then move to a different country.
Which country?
I don't know. I would have to learn the language first.
Not necessarily, but go ahead.
But I want to, because if I'm going to work in a hospital, I have to know the language.
Work in Spain. Work in Spain.
Why Spain?
Because Spain is fun. So if you're...
Yeah, but not when you live there. I mean, if you're... like you're a tourist there for a few days. I guess it's fun. Why is quietness? Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm reading this dialogue.
You know,
Yes,
like
I
I would want to live someplace where like I would enjoy being there, even if I work. Like, I want to have a place that they have a lot of scenic places and stuff like that, because I feel like on my downtime, like I would want to go out and just walk. I don't know. Like I want to say I want to live in South Korea, but I also like say I want to live in like Australia or Japan because anime. Also Switzerland. I feel like I would just live anywhere but like America. Like I have no problem with any other country except for America. I mean, I probably would live in Canada, but it would have to be like up, like far away from America, like far. I don't know. What would you suggest?
Germany.
I don't know German. Like I would just look at them and be like, "Why are you yelling at me?" Like, stop it.
No, Germany would be fine.
Just every other country just have like English signs with
yeah,
language.
you'd be fine in Germany.
But I feel like I stand out because I'm not white. I heard that they don't accept white people.
What?
Like, not white people, my bad. Dark-skinned people.
You'd be fine.
No, I wouldn't. Like, fuck. I'm not white. I'm not accepted there.
Oh my god.
You don't have the struggles because you're white. You can just blend in.
Oh, I mean, you're not wrong.
Exactly. And people would be like, oh, she's not from here.
They wouldn't care.
I'm pretty sure they would. They'd be like, you're a peasant.
Oh my god.
But really, I'm literally gonna Google, like, are black people allowed in Germany? Even though I'm not black, but my skin color, people would just assume I'm black. Eight of the worst countries for black people to travel to. Germany. Whoa.
Really?
That's like the first country they named is Germany.
Well, sucks to be them.
Okay, look, when traveling to Germany, it is important to know that the country's constitution prohibits racial discrimination in general, but there is basically no case law that specifically deals with it, according to Hendrik Kramer. I don't know. The legal hurdles, therefore, are high. Wow. Whoa, that's fucked. And then it's Russia, definitely Russia.
Yeah.
And then it's Greece. Really, Greece? What?
Yep.
Why? But Greece aren't white. They're like in the middle between white and black. What? The fuck? And then it's Spain. Wow. You fucking tell all the countries you want me to, like, go, and then it's like...
What? I never had a problem.
Because you're white! White people don't need to worry. Bitch, they're accepted everywhere. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, being judged or discriminated because you don't have these problems. You weren't enslaved, bro. like people don't like you and just assume that you're like a gangster or anything. See, you don't have the struggles that I have. Italy, really? Italy? That's fucked.
Yeah. Oh well.
And
But
then
you're Hispanic though.
Yeah, but like people don't see that when they first see me. Unless I don't tan. If I don't tan, I'm like light skin. I'm like closer to white.
Then you'll be fine.
Yeah, but like right now I'm like half white, half black right now. Like my legs are literally like light skin and the rest of me is like light brown.
No, well.
Because of work.
Because of work.
Yeah, because I work outside, and then the uniform they have me, it gives me a farm tan.
Oh, I'm sure that they will know that you're not, you know, black. Just, I don't know, by the way you talk or whatever, mannerisms.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Are you trying to say I don't talk like everyone else?
You sound like a valley girl.
What do you mean a valley girl? What's a valley girl?
You don't know what valley girl is?
No, I'm gonna Google. What's
Google it.
Girl? Is that an insult? A valley girl. Yo, if I'm offended, a teenage female who seems to have no idea where she's usually found. What the fuck? That's so true. But someone's like, what direction is so and so? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Okay, off the coast of California.
Valley girl.
I'm trying to see if a Californian. Of seemingly beautiful in nature, but truly idiotic. Oh, that's a lie right there. Likes to use the phrase like, "Oh my gosh," and afterwards. Wow! How dare you call me a valley girl? Oh my god, I'm so triggered. That is so true because I just said, oh my god.
Yep.
A girl who spends 99.9% of their waking hours at the mall says totally. I don't even go shopping. This is bullshit. Or whatever and oh my gosh or oh my god way too much. That's me. Mostly whatever and oh my gosh. Just because I'm like sassy. Okay, a spoiled idiotic. Well, I'm not spoiled, but I am idiotic. But I'm not an adolescent bitch. I'm an adult. But I act like I'm 11. So a spoiled idiotic adolescent female from the southwestern, well, I'm southeastern, get it right, part of the United States, typically rich and white. Well, assuming I'm poor and I'm not white. What? Get wrecked. Whose language is insulting to human intelligence. Prove that San Andreas fault needs to hurry up with the sinking California back into the what? I don't understand that.
You don't get that reference.
A female born in the San Fernando? Damn, my Spanish. San Fernando Valley.
San Fernando Valley.
San Fernando. What? My Spanish is garbage.
Oh
well, I'm
God.
a valley girl now, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
are.
valley girl. Oh my god. I need to Google like what they sound like. I have to.
Do it.
I'm on YouTube this bitch. What a valley girl sounds like.
Not willingly.
I have to. Have to talk like a valley girl.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12. Will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a
I don't
change of
talk
tack.
like that.
Killing primals, tormenting beastmen.
Wait, I have to
hastening the
finish.
birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into
But this
chaos.
one's so short.
One life.
What is
for
up with
one
this
world.
music?
A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
Lest you forget, you've
Is there something wrong with talking like that?
No.
But I feel like that's an insult. That has like some negative connotations to that word, too. Doesn't have any positivity.
Carbuncle, defend me.
Okay.
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Alizé!
How to be indifferent.
Did I not tell you, Alphino?
I feel like you're indifferent, AF.
My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay
like
elsewhere.
Now I'm seriously thinking of how I see things. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna tell my friend I'm a valley girl. Stop face!
If you
Oh
dare
no!
to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold
Why are you
dear,
so crying?
Because I'm watching cutscene.
Let's finish this.
You shall fall soon enough.
There's no escape.
guys need to die. Well, what's up?
What do you mean? What's up, what?
What's wrong?
You're not talking, so I'm not talking.
Oh, well, I'm trying to concentrate on this battle.
What?
The chains.
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
He has a point.
By the 12! Oriange!
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady. By thy leave.
Oh, time to kick ass.
We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop.
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his... I cannot do it alone, but... Make ready!
Alrighty, time for this battle. Channel Aether into... Like, I don't know what to do. What does she mean? Give her my ether. Like, I don't get it. Alright, let's see this. This is weird. This is... Here, I'm gonna go to game facts. Going to game facts because this is just dumb. One life. Alright. Alright, let's do this again. Like, oh my God. That's just dumb. Okay. Let's try once more. So apparently there's a meter or something. God. Alright. Oh, that's all I have to do. All right. This will be the last chance. If I fail it, then I'm going to bed. Yeah. Oh my god. Damn it. Okay, now I know what to do. Oh my god. Yeah, I knew it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead, call it a night. Now I know what to do. My god. Alright, yeah. I will be back tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. with some Path of Exile. Wow. Okay, that's probably one of the toughest scenarios, main quest scenarios I've ever been in. It's just frustrating, really. But I'll get it solved tomorrow evening. So the schedule will be like, well, for now, no, every morning Path of Exile, afternoon some other game like Final Fantasy 12 or something. In the evenings it will be Final Fantasy 14. So, yep. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for watching, and thank you, Idrigesh, for being a GameWisp subscriber. It means a lot to me, and I will see you all tomorrow morning with some Path of Exile. All right. Take care. Bye.